Hi, I'm Mindy Emerson-Hunley, professional property manager. And I started in the real estate industry, of course, buying, selling as usual, assisting my clients buying and selling. And I wanted to add an extra area of expertise to the list of services that I could offer my clients. I went to the Landlord Academy for my property management designation, and my business has become much more efficient.
About a year ago, with the decline in the market, the changing real estate landscape, you decided to throw your hat into property management. You were looking to create more income. Sales were slow. You needed more income. So tell us, a little bit about your transition. What would you say to individuals who are looking, brokers or realtors who are looking to get involved with property management? Why is it such a good idea?
I would say it's a fabulous idea. With the rise of short sales and foreclosures, Bryan, I'm finding that the rental market is absolutely improving. I mean, the rental market is where it's at right now. I can't hold properties vacant for longer than 30 days. I mean, they're all moving. We have more tenants coming onto the market, whether it's coming from apartments to single-family homes or owners that have been in the hardship situations that can no longer afford their mortgages. So everywhere I go, I'm looking for investors to let me property manage. A lot of people are realizing that now is the time to invest in the rental properties for the passive income with the stock market as low as it is.
So you not only feel that the education has been helpful, but also the tools and resources that the Landlord Academy provides, the property management software, the operations manuals. Tell us a little bit about how those things have actually helped your business grow as well.
Well, I can tell you that on my nightstand next to my Bible is Buy It, Rent It, Profit. I read that as much as the Bible. That has been a godsend, so thank you for writing that.
You're welcome.
I used that when I first got into the business. I bet I've read that book more times than you have, and you read the thing. But I've used that as my business manual, and I follow that, and I have found that has made me a lot more efficient with my business.
Yeah, I think, at least the feedback that I get from most of our students is that, probably the most difficult thing is, as far as transition is concerned, from sales to brokerage, is, where do you start in property management? There's no turnkey system. I mean, do you buy a franchise? If you buy a franchise, then obviously, there's franchise fees and, is it really feasible to grow a business in that direction? And I found that, with our operations manuals and our software, that it was turnkey. The education is key. But education alone doesn't help you. You need to have the support. You need to have the systems and the backbone to actually run the office and run the day-to-day operations. So.
Yes, and not only for me handling my property, handling the properties that I manage, but also the education has helped me as far as in my office. I've found that if there's a lot of listings that are not selling, I can go to those agents and say, hey, you haven't had much success. Your seller really feels that they want that market value that was 5 years ago. Well, they're just not going to get that. So since they've already upgraded their primary residence, let's go ahead and rent their current property and generate the passive income. And they've been extremely happy. Rentals is absolutely,
taking off.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you. We're definitely glad that you're a student. We're definitely glad that you've been able to share your story of success. We're definitely going to we want the other students out there to know, how successful our students are, and really, so they can learn and benefit from your success, because obviously that's the key. Iron sharpens iron. So we want to make sure that that message resonates to all the other students, and we're proud and definitely happy that you're a Landlord Academy student. So keep up the good work. We appreciate you.
Thank you.